So I've got a lovely, a new dish on the menu today, a sea bass dish for the summer. So we've got a lovely fillet of sea bass here, fresh wild sea bass going in. Olive oil in the pan, about a tablespoon of. Make sure the fillet's nice and dry. Then a sprinkle of sea salt over the fish fillet, into the pan. Give the pan, when you're cooking fish, you need a non-stick pan. You want it on a high heat and then turn the heat down a bit. And then the trick is to move the fish about gently, not like a mad person, but just nice and gently in the pan. Well, this is the trick to not let fish stick, is firstly make sure it's dry, and secondly just gently move the pan. You've got a natural fat layer under the skin of the fish, and once that starts to dissolve, the skin should get nice and crispy. You always want a nice crispy skin on fish and let it cook. The other thing that's quite advantageous with fish when you learn to cook it, and obviously sea bass being one of the most popular fish, at first it's very, very good for you. As it's cooking, you can see it cooking, it works its way up, it slowly turns white. The other thing we're serving with this dish is called an al forno. It's a sort of the Italian take on the French gratin. We've got potatoes in there, which of course is about the most popular vegetable in England. And we've got another vegetable in there that everyone sees in the supermarket and often strolls by wondering what do I do with it. It's fennel. So we take the fennel, we shave it up, blanch it in boiling salted water, cook it for 5 minutes, lift it out. Blanch the potatoes in boiling salted fennel water, so they've got a flavour of fennel. Lift them out, that all goes in a bowl. Then lots of Parmesan cheese, a little bit of garlic, some cream, double cream, salt, pepper, ground fennel seeds that have been toasted to give it a little bit more of the aniseed flavour. Give it a good mixy. Goes into an oven-proof dish, 130 to 140 degrees for an hour. Nice and gently, bubbles away. Bring it out, and then we just sprinkle a little bit more cheese over the top and give it a little flash. So you've got this lovely, what's called an al forno. So that's really, let's say, the naughty part of the dish, and the rest of it's somewhat healthy. We've got Romano peppers, they're warming through in the oven. So this fish is looking good now. Like so, you can see the skin's nice and crisp and dry, little golden brown colour. Again, we're just going to finish it off like that. I always like to serve it skin side up, but that lovely crunch on the skin, it's really, really quite delicious. In my big boy oven here, I've got my peppers. So this is really good. Romesco peppers, which are the long, lovely, thin peppers. Inside is a Sicilian thing called caponata. So we've got courgettes, aubergine, pine nuts, raisins, little celery, red onion, vinegar, little touch of sugar in there, fresh herbs. That's all cooked. Similar to ratatouille, it's a sort of the Italian take on ratatouille really, with a lot more flavour. Then we put it inside the peppers and we roast them. That then, it's all nice and soft and lovely, very healthy. We're going to pop that on there. I think, you know, I'm always a bit greedy me, so I'm going to put 2 of these on here. I think, you know, you like decent portions in the Northwest. So lovely caponata, really healthy, really delicious. So this is the sort of the healthy part. That's, let's say, a little pinch of guilt on the side, but really delicious. Finally, I'm going to plonk that there. So the fish is now cooked. Doesn't take long to cook fish properly. Most of the work obviously is in the preparation. Just going to position the fish like that so you can see the pepper. And then we've made this with either oregano or marjoram, a little bit of coarse sea salt, lemon juice and olive oil. So I'm just going to drizzle that around there. Very simple, clean, but delicious. A little bit over the top.